Good evening, everybody. I thought about making 2026 glasses for this stream. And then I thought to myself, do I really want to do that? The answer is no, dear viewer. But these glasses are a lot of why I don't. Because one, they look horrifically dated like when the year's over. And two, 2020 is a perfect example of this. What happens if it's an awful year? Like, oh, fucking boyed it, 2020. But, now then. I suppose I can pile on about the day a little bit. I got a day off, so I just spent like the day just trying to do like odd jobs and like taking a bit of a tiki tour. There's a restaurant in town that's very rarely open. And because of that, every time I pass it by, I feel like almost obligated to go in and like have a meal there. But like, I don't know if we're having some sort of mini Minnesota. Is that the like problem state right now? I don't know if we're having a situation like that. Or if there's some like new secret business tactic that like I'm not aware of. Where you don't open your business at all. But like, I don't understand the business model of like only being open like once every second week on a Tuesday if the moon is waning. Like, forgive the old capitalist or whatever. It's like I feel like a business would want to be open like whenever possible. I remember growing up when like 24 hours was like a huge thing. Like this McDonald's, it's always open. Whereas nowadays we're just trying to think about like, or just trying to like see what we can replace with kiosks. I don't know, man. I just take a second to get up on the phone. I feel like I also got a little bit way late with my story. Anyway, the business was open. I walked in, got a croissant. The lady up front did not look amused. But the croissant was pretty good. Like, the restaurant does do good food. It's just like hardly ever open. Like after that, because the weather started to become terrible, it's like came home and, as you know, first thing I did is after that, I checked on the dishwasher, and like it looked bad. I spent like 10-20 minutes. I don't know why I keep saying most like that. I spent 10-20 minutes to. So I just got distracted by Sonic Rumble apparently giving you a New Year's gift. In like 10-20 minutes just like trying to clean the dishwasher. Got to the point where I tried the filter on a whim. Found out that like the filter looks like it hasn't been cleaned out in years. Like, oh, there's my problem. And then after that I spent like a good chunk of the day just catching up on iDubbbz. Cause there is a clip floating around about his wife, like, not wanting to have kids with him because he's ugly. And like, I feel like that would be grounds for a divorce I didn't know. Oh, wait, the clock. But like, I know my thing about open relationships, how, like, I don't trust them. But I feel like if your wife is gonna say something like that to your face, basically just assuming that, like, you are the dildo. Sounds like in IDub's case, not even the dildo. Now, there is one more thing that I did today, but if nobody minds, I'm gonna keep that on the download for now. Well, I also updated the avatars, but like, that's usual like New Year's antics, New Month antics. You approach me with your angriest of faces as I stand beside these perfectly swingable bikes. Insult me some more, why don't ya? Now think about it, there's only 3 things that I've done today. I've had a productive day. Well, since you last saw me at least. Remind me, Happy New Year! First stream of 2026, let's fucking go! See? What a great way to celebrate. Remind me, actually. I did think about, like, what I was gonna have for, like, my New Year's resolution. I think it's gotta be to play more multiplayer games with, like, people. So I'm also eating. I think I should make that clear. Anyway, New Year's resolution. Play more multiplayer games with people. For the form for New Year's resolution, I also immediately fucked it up. I was watching Kaino Michi and she was gonna play Phasmophobia. New Year's resolution wise, I should have offered to hop in on that myself. But I was just like too tired. I feel I just like watch and not play. But to be fair on me, it was a non-issue because he found 4 people fairly quickly. But part of me is tempted to like hop in on whatever Wanda's doing tomorrow. Does sound like he's gonna have multiplayer day. And of course I have to keep an eye out for like Gremlin. You gonna cry?
Kiryu.
Kiryu. I'm Kiryu. Date! But I forget, did Kiryu question how he got his phone number yesterday? Not yesterday, last week. Let's do it. My inventory should be full. Anything we can do with date? When the inevitable cutscene happens, though, we'll clean out the. I'll try and finish on my fried rice, eh? But no way, we're gonna speak to the up-and-coming Prime Minister and get nothing.
Huh.
Alright, Dave, you might wanna. I don't. I mean, we do own the place in a sense. This is the Dragon City, and you're just part of it. I assume we're not gonna get any special interaction with dates. Oh, okay, you can finish that guy off, and I'll finish this guy off. Well done, Mr. Muck. We should have enough healing items. Where? What do you mean where? Is that the one that everybody's, or a bunch of laser have got the hots for? What? Yeah. He was a journalist. He blackmailed us. Hiddenly, I just finished the fried rice. You know, let's finish this off with a boss coffee, cause Yakuza. The iced mocha, in case anybody's wondering.
そっちは
京浜新聞社の伊達だ。鈴木と登場会の癒着を追っていた。
あの有名な元刑事の分野か。
But he is a reporter.
お前らも一杯やるか。
いや。
お前 沖縄の例のリゾート予定地で養護施設をやってるんだってな。
ああ、
それが原因で堂島大吾も土地買収の話を断ったそう
And we're
だ。
very thankful for that.
何が言いたい？
お前とこの民谷隆三、互いに利害が一致してるってことだ。
どういうことだ？
お前はあのリゾート開発が止まればいいと思っている。
ああ、そうだ。
俺もあのリゾート開発が止まればいいと思っている。
なんだと？あんた何を言ってるんだ？
あのリゾートがなければ、あんたは基地拡大法案を通せないんじゃない
There's a military guy.
そうだな。だがそれはもういいんだ。
もういい？なぜ？
簡単だ。あの法案、俺は初めから通す気がなかったからだ。
なんだと？
The bill's cancelled.
聞かせてくれ。沖縄の基地拡大とリゾート開発、そのすべてについて。
俺もお前たちに頼みたいことがある。何を聞きたいんだ？
SI, I feel like this ice mock and needs milk. What's the what do you know about the man who shot Daigo? Let's ask you about our
大
boy.
悟を撃った犯人を知らないか？
それは俺にもわからん。
そうか。
あの風間に似てるって男のことか。素性も目的もさっぱりだからな。
ああ、
待て、風間だと？そいつが堂島大吾を撃ったのか？
何か知っているのか？
俺の知っている風間とお前らの知ってるその男が同一人物ならの話だが。
教えてくれ。
I mean, that might not be useful given
一体誰なんだ？
Kazuma you might know is also might be dead.
お前のいた東上会の元幹部、
Oh.
風間組組長風間慎太郎の実の弟だ。
Oh.
おやっさんに弟が？
Wait, how did that not come up?
ああ、
そうか。やはり風間は肉親の話をしてなかったのか。
Is it?
やはり？
ああ。両親を早くに失った風間にとって弟ジョージは血を分けたただ一人の兄弟。何者にも代え難い存在だったからな。
ん？風間にとって弟ってのがそんなに大切なんだったら、桐生には
That's my
話していそうな
point.
もんだがな。
Thank you for asking the question, Date.
仲がいいだの悪いだのは関係ない。そういった普通の兄弟関係でいられるような間柄じゃなかったんだ。あの兄弟は。
どういうことだ？
Well, one's a Yakuza.
あの二人は決して交わることのない道に進んだからな。
まさか風間の弟の職業って？
警察だ。警察庁長官官房国際部国際課。今の外事課の刑事だった。
Was that the one that the sexy cop is in right now? Or is that like the one who's in
まあ
before?
元警察官のお前からしちゃそうかもしれんな。だが不思議なものだ。同じ釜の飯を食い、日本という国の未来を共に案じた人間が、片やこうして議事堂の真ん中で昼間から酒をかっくらい、片やアメリカのために必死に動
Well,
いて
one's dead.
何言ってんだ？あんたもしかして？
ジョージと俺は警察庁の同
Oh,
志、
you mean you?
唯一無二の親友だ。
何？あんたと風間の弟が？
今回の沖縄に絡んだ一連の事件も全ては俺とジョージで仕組んだことだったんだ。
仕組んだだと？一体どういうことだ？
俺が計画の絵を描き、 ジョージは組織を使ってそれを実行した。
じゃあ
The American police?
おやっさんの弟が大悟を撃ったというのも計画のためだったというのか。
おそらくは。
風間の弟の組織ってのは何なんだ？今も警察の下で動いてるのか？
違う。あいつはもう日本の警察の人間じゃない。
じゃあ今は何を？
あいつはアメリカの CIA、 アメリカ中央情報局の極東担当の諜報員だ。
Random.
他に聞きたいことはあるか？
Yeah, bet we do. I know, right? And what's the purpose? What was the purpose?
あんたの沖縄米軍基地拡大の本当の狙いってのは何なんだ？
うん。俺の本当の狙い。それは世界で暗躍する組織の正体を暴き、その組織を潰すことだ。
利
CIA?
権絡みのマフィアか何かか？
そんな簡単なもんじゃない。俺が追いかけているのは通称ブラックマンデーと呼ばれている組
That's an
織。
awesome name.
ブラックマンデー。
それってあの伝説の武器密輸組織のことじゃないのか？
さすがは分野だ。よく知ってるな。1987年、あの世界大恐慌の引き金になったニューヨーク株式市場の株価大暴落を裏で操っていたとさえ言われる武器商
I
人
forget, was that
アンドレ
Occupy
リチャー
Wall
ドソン
Street or
を
was that
中心とし
later?
た武器密輸集団、通称ブラックマンデー。俺はその正体を知るためにあの沖縄米軍基地拡大を仕掛け
I
た。
wish Spit and Joe was here because one of
ブ
them
ラッ
would
ク
know
マンデー
that.
の正体を知るためだと？どういうことだ？
知っての通り、基地拡大の最大の目的は日米で共同開発する BMD の配備だ。その開発の裏では超単位の金が動いている。設計図だけでもとてつもない価値を秘めているんだ。
とてつもない価値。
日本の最先端の技術とアメリカの兵器開発のノウハウの結晶。沖縄の基地拡大法案による新 BMD 配備は他のどの国が逆立ちしても売ることができない最強の防衛兵器の誕生を意味する。
Assuming the base happens, but you're not
中
gonna
東
build
を
a
含め
base.
たアジア一帯の国々は今後十数年日本に手出しすることはできない。
Yeah, that's a nice fancy.
日米共同開発の BMD は世界の防衛バランスを変えるほどの代物なんだ。と一応世界的にはそういうことになっている。
I was waiting for that.
一応だと？
ああ、そうだ。そういった風評があることが重要だったんだ。
どういうことだ？
世界最新の兵器開発。それを欲しがる奴らが動き出すってこと。
Who wouldn't?
まさかその欲しがってるやつってのがブラックマンデー？
その通り。世界中に武器を売りつける武器密輸組織ってのは常に最先端の技術を欲している。もしその技術が日米以外の国に流れたら世界の防衛バランスを崩壊させるほどの技術。奴ら
I
が
would say as
指を加
comfy,
えたまま
comfy
見
as
て
this
いるは
couch
ずがない。
is.
新
You like this a
BMD
bit
は
much?
ブラックマンデーをおびき出すための餌ってことか？
沖縄の基地拡大法案はあくまでそのブラックマンデーってやつを誘い出すためのダミーだったと。
ダミーとはいえ、俺は本気で法案を通す形が必要だった。そのために、俺は鈴木にリゾートの話を提案し、奴に利権を一手に渡すと持ちかけ、基地拡大法案とセットの形で進めてきた。
Oh, so the resource not gonna happen
全
either.
ての国民を騙
GG,
す必要
Kerry, you've
があ
won
ったん
now.
だ。そのくらいのことをしなければならなかったんだよ。
だがあんたはもう 法案を通す気がないと言ったな。それはつまり。
ああ、ようやくブラックマンデーの尻尾をつかむことができたというわけだ。
I feel like the punchline is gonna be
じゃあ
they're
あん
invading
たの
as
目
we
的
speak.
は花から鈴木との総裁選にはなかったってことか？
そんなものは小っぱの政治家気取りが欲しがるもんだ。俺には全く興味がない。
だがアメリカも関わるほどの大掛かりな作戦、あんた一人で実行できるもんじゃねえだろ。
その通りだ。それについても話しておかなければならんな。
I like that I started this playthrough saying
他に聞きたいことはあるか？
I'm more interested in the orphanage stuff, and now on chapter 9, I'm starting to get invested in the politics. What is the favor? I feel like CIA is going to advance the plot.
あんたの頼みたいことってのは何なんだ？
二人の男を救ってやってほしい。
誰なんだそいつらは？
一人は俺の秘書だった男、トーマ。
秘書だったってなんで過去形なんだ？
Well, his life is at
トー
risk.
マは2週間前、勝手に俺の秘書を辞めたよ。
どうしてだ？
トーマは俺の基地拡大法案の裏にある本当の狙いを知ってしまった。だからリゾート開発計画を動かせる男にすり寄った。
Why?
それは誰だ？
極道だよ。
何？
東上会直系白鵬会会長峰義孝だ。
峰が？
おい、それどういうことなんだ？
こうなった以上、トーマから峰に秘密が漏れる危険が高い。その前にあいつはトーマの口を封じようと動くはずだ。
あいつ？それがあんたの言うもう一人の男か？
そうだ。そうならないようあんたに止めてほしいんだ。
その男とは？
I'm guessing Kazuma.
風間ジョージだ。
Yep.
他に聞きたいことはあるか？
And now it's time to ask about the CIA. I assume you need to stop mine as well. Mine. Mine. Maybe mine's the thing that advances the plot.
風間のおやっさんの実の弟。その男が CIA の諜報員として日本で活動していると。
例の武器密輸組織 CIA はあれを追いかけている。俺はジョージと協力してブラックマンデーの尻尾を掴んで潰そうとしているんだ。
じゃあ風間の弟は日本の警察を辞め CIA に入り、今はアメリカのために活動していると。
ああ。
だがそんな奴がどうして次々と謎の発砲を繰り返すようなことしたんだ？
やはり大悟や中原といった人間を撃ったのはおやっさんの弟なのか？
わからん。だがその可能性が高い。
なぜそんなことを？
今回の一件、CIA の諜報員への命令は1、沖縄をめぐる基地拡大法案に絡んだブラックマンデーの動向を探ること。2、そのために障害となる対象はそのことごとくを排除すること。
The Daijo trying to stop the resort, put him in the
その
way,
任務のために
because stopping the resort
土
stops
地
the
買
military
収を
base.
断った人間を撃ったと。
ああ。だが CIA の諜報員はジョージだけじゃない。すでにお前も何度か命を狙われているはずだ。
まさかあの黒スーツの男たち。
They told me they thought that
そう、
I was an
お前
alien.
を襲った外国人は 皆 CIA が手を回した諜報員だ。お前は沖縄のリゾート開発を中止させようと動いていたからな。
それじゃもしかして柏木を撃ったのも
CIA だ。
Kasuaki died over a misunderstanding.
どうして
You know, this part of the
ど
course of
う
this
して日
series
本
on
人
that.
なのにそこまでして。
ジョージにとって CIA は己の生きてきた人生の全てだ。
全て
Forward.
お前らに話してもわかるまいが、今から30年前、日本という保守的な国家で警察官の肉親に極道関係者がいるとなれば、それだけで迫害を受ける時代だった。
I feel like that line's gonna make Twitter mad when
しかも東条会
Kiwami
という
Free
大
comes
組織の
out.
顔役であることが原因で、自分の正義を
There's even the
貫
lines
く
in
ことす
there.
らできず警察を去った。そんなジョージに手を
Like
差し伸べ
sometimes
た
it honestly comes across like the idea of
America
progress in
という国だ。
general just like upsets that part of the
能
internet.
力があれば国籍や人種を問わない自由の国で
We're learning about politics.
新たな人生を手に入れたんだ。
Just decided it's been good. I've had a day off, so I
CIA の
spent
ためなら
about half of it just on like a tiki tour. Like wandering around my town.
他に聞きたいことは
How's your day? Cause this man we're talking to, apparently the entire military base idea was just to bait out a black market weapons dealer. And now that he's essentially run out of people to do his dirty work, he's coming to us. But what he wants us to do and what we want to do also align with us. Phrasing. What he wants us to do is very likely to align with what we want to do, so 2 birds with 1 stone. Nice, same here was chill. Nice. But like, well, we're talking to the guy, we're trying to extract as much information as we can. Apparently Sentaro Kazuma had a brother. Which also means that we're about to go beat up our uncle. We're gonna ask to backdate the birthday presents. Oh yeah, apparently American CIA is involved. Which actually reminds me, do you know off the top of your head when Occupy Wall Street happened? Because the PM, the guy we're talking to said a date. You're like, the American economy just like completely crashed. Like, are they talking about Occupy Wall Street? If 2008 is. Oh, so it'd be happening like around now. I also thought it was like further back in history.
トーマが基地拡大法案を
But this
通過
game
させ
is
るために
what, 2006?
リゾート開発の土地買収を頼んだ先があのミネだというのか。
そうだ。
その話はおかしいな。死んだ柏木の話によれば、リゾート開発の土地買収を進めていたのは鈴木と風間、それに風間とつながってる東条会の組織ってことになるはずだ。
うん。だが事実はそうではない。
Which I think the PM dude
そ
said
もそも2年前の
86.
玉城組の土地買収
I might be
騒動
wrong on
以
the
来
date.
リゾート開発の土地買収は行われていなかった。
なんだと？じゃあなんで風間は中原を撃ってまで土地の権利書を奪ったんだ？
基地拡大法案を進めるためだ。リゾート予定地の買収が進まなければ、同時に基地拡大法案も止まってしまう。そうなれば、ブラックマンデーの尻尾がつかめない。
Black Monday is the name of the black market guys, in case
中原と
wondering.
いう男から奪い、土地の買収を推し進めようとしたんだ。
登場
Definitely an American one, because that's why the CIA is fucking with us right now.
CIA は堂島大吾を動かすためネックとなっていた朝顔がある土地の権利書を奪い土地買収の協力を持ちかけた。だが
大吾は土地の買収を断った。だから撃たれたのか。
そういうことだ。そしてトーマはミネにリゾートの土地買収の話を持ちかけた。
So, I may be speculating, but like, please remember, dear viewer, these games are a work of fiction. There could have been no market class
利権の全てを
when
渡すだと。
when
そんな
whatever
ことして
Data PM
ト
said.
ーマに何のメリットがあるんだ。
トーマという名前から奴が沖縄の人間だということは知ってるな。
ああ、1年前直接本人から聞いた。
今から3年前トーマは沖縄の発展を夢見て政治の世界へと足を踏み入れた。
I gotta say, the PM has got a lot of voice lines.
沖縄の米軍基地拡
Hope
大
the
と
VA
リゾ
made
ー
out
ト
like a
計画の
bandit.
ことを知り、沖縄のためになるならと喜んで
These games are pure fact.
あいつは沖縄を豊かにしたいと話していた。
I mean, last game did have an elevator shooting based on an actual, like, Yakuza
あい
incident.
つは1年前にリゾートの土地買収とヤクザ
But
が
like a
繋がって
family of
いることが
Yakuza just went
発
into
覚
an
しそうになった
elevator. When the doors opened, there was another family just like gatling them to death.
堂島に引き合わせ丸く収めさせた。だがあいつは初めから基地拡大のことはどうでもよくてリゾート開発計画のことしか頭になかったんだ。
じゃあトーマは堂島大吾とあんたを引き合わせた時に登場会の連中ミネとも知り合ったというのが。
だが奴は1年経って法案がフェイクであることを知ってしまった。だから強硬に土地買収を進められる力を
Which is
求め
probably
て
answering my question of
白
earlier
崩
for
壊にするよ
why.
って言った。トーマとミネは互いの利害が一致して手を組んだんだ。
なるほどな。だがあれだけ6代目に忠実だったミネが
I'll even
登場
properly
会を裏切
explain,
ろう
like,
としていた
imagine your entire year of work just like
ミネという
being
男はよ
pointless.
くわからん。今回の一連の騒動で登場界の事実上のトップはあの男のはずだ。黙っていれば
Like, why I feel
余裕の
sorry
ポス
for
トが約束
YouTubers
さ
when
れ
the
ているの
channels
に
get snapped.
何を考えているのか。
I gotta say though, thanks to sentences like that, sometimes I must wonder what the web or like plot points for these games look like. I think I am too.
沖縄のリゾート計画を続行するトーマとミネ、それに CIA とあんたの目的。ようやく絵を描いたやつが見えてきたな。
But I did look it up out of curiosity. There's 12 chapters in this game. So if we're on chapter 9, we are near the end.
ジョージを止めてくれ。
止める
And I know exactly what I'm gonna do for like the next big project day.
そうだ。トーマを守ってやってほしい。
どうして CIA はトーマを殺す必要があるんだ。
奴は知りすぎたんだ。この法案の裏に CIA が関与していることも、そして法案がフェイクだということもな。
じゃあ CIA はそのことを封印するために。
Which wouldn't be the first time the CIA have set somebody up.
俺はトーマを
Now
殺したく
true
はない。
crime channels may as well have a
できれ
series
ば
of
あ
it.
の二人を助けてやりたいんだ。
I think Wendigoon has got
ト
a
ーマはあん
playlist
たの
of
計画を
CI
邪
fuck
魔した
ups.
男だろ。どうして今になってかばうようなこと。
強い信念を持った人間はいずれ大きな志を抱く。
God, that's a quote.
So
I have to
this
remember
will-
that one.
実現する。俺の恩師が教えてくれたことだ。トーマは純粋でまっすぐだ。あれはいずれ良い政治家になる。
でもそれだけで。
You notice the work of fiction when the politician has got a good heart.
この3
A man with enough
食え
conviction
ない
will
奴だ
eventually
が
become
自分の部
ambitious.
下を見殺しにできない古いタイプの人間のようだ。そうなんだろ。わかった。今トーマを止めれば土地買収も終わる。おやっさんの弟には返さなきゃならない借りもあるからな。
やってくれるか？
あんたのためじゃない。俺はただ朝顔を失いたくないだけだ。
いいだろう。じゃあお前がトーマをジョージから守ってくれたら、沖縄のリゾート開発は俺の手で完全に止める。約束しよう。
トーマは今どこに？
沖縄だ。地元の県議会の議員との会合に向かってるはずだ。
Oh, we're going back.
日本の極道にもまだこんな男がいたとはな。
Likewise, I thought politicians like you only existed in
だ
stories.
が問題は
Like
こ
this
こから
one.
だ。
何かあったのか？
鈴木の SP だ。
何？
I'll have to check that out.
トーマが手を回していたようだ。
どうする？桐生。
行くしかないんだろうな。そうなんだろう。
ああ、そうだ。行くしかない。
Buddha
あの
men.
SP とやらどこまでやっていいんだ？
Don't kill them, please.
あの SP はあくまで鈴木の私兵。好きに暴れて構わん。暴れた責任は取ってやる。
I'll have to remember that for next week. True fact game.
なんだ？
あんた興味ないって言っていたが、政治家ってのは皆総理大臣になりたいもんなんじゃないのか？
じゃあ逆に聞くが、組長ってのはなりたいと言ってなるものなのか？トップと
He
は
says to an
何か
ex-chairman.
をなし、それを積み重ねてきた人間がいつの間にか勝手になってるものだろう。違うか？
確かにな。
よし。行くか。
ああ。
I must say though, when we win,
これすげえ数だぜ。
だってさ、ここは俺が何とかする。あんたは裏口から出て行ってくれ。
なんだ
I'll
と？
pause the game when the cutscene's finished. Yep.
名刺を見せれば裏から出られるはずだ。
だがそれじゃ。
もし俺が捕まったら、真島の兄さんにあんたから今聞いたことを伝えてくれ。
桐生。
頼んだぞ。
Oh my god, they got riot shields. Before I go into my fort, I kind of would like an alternate universe where Kiryu does die in this fight, and you see the rest of the game through Majima. But that aside, I must wonder, like, when this is all said and done, what the politics are gonna look like in this world. Yeah, before Fort. Because, like, from what I understand, the guy we just talked to and his political opponent, they had the two, like, sore swords for the Prime Minister. If he's gonna drop out when this is all said and done, Japanese citizens just not gonna need to vote. There's only one candidate anyway. So I really do want to see the what if Akira died here. And just Majima, like, basically just being the backup guy. And that aside, why are the guys in like bulletproof well, yeah, bulletproof armor not joining in the fight? Like, guys, the guys in suits are dying. Not dying, but you get what I mean. Hang on. I thought they were summoning me. Yeah, they are summoning me. So are some of them combative? Another weapon not equipped. So now that I'm thinking about it, wasn't there a case in America, like, Revolution era, or like post-Revolution, I guess, of a election where one of the candidates died of the flu? Now, didn't that guy also win? Was not I said that out loud? It's probably why he had the vice president system. Yeah. Oh, I thought that my inventory was a lot more junk than I thought I did. So maybe this was a mistake. Hang on. Look, I'm gonna break the stun gun. And nothing can do to stop me. Oh, no stun gun there. Oh, I keep your stun gun. Damn. I want that guy to stop, that was all. What decided they got sub? Well, Mr. Man? Nice dodge. That's mildly bugging me now. Who was that president? Like, I've been very far in, but like... Must have been like the 5th president or something, but still. Oh, hi, Majima. I see you still have that truck. And that's why we love you, Majima. Thanks, Mitch. You know why the cutscene's playing? But it's bugging me now.
こんな夜遅くまでどこ行ってたんだ。
友達とみんなで野球してた。
なんだ、そうだったのか。帰りが遅いから心配したんだぞ。
それよりおじさん聞いてよ。今日のテスト俺一
I'm
番だっ
just
たんだ
waiting
よ。
for them to start getting beat, I'm not gonna lie there.
吉高は頭いいな。
みんな僕も混ぜてよ。
おめえバットもグローブも持ってねえじゃねえかよ。俺ら貧乏人とは遊べねえんだよ。
Jeez.
おじさんねえ起きてよ。死なないでよ。
Oh,
おじさん
that went in a different direction.
したか。よく聞くんだ。吉高は頭がいい。たくさん勉強して偉くなりなさい。
おじさん
ごめんな。守ってやれなくて。
おじさん
Alright, I now feel a little bit sorry for mine. I'm not gonna lie.
入れ。
失礼します。沖縄行きの飛行機手配いたしました。1時間半後羽田発です。
わかった。
会長、
なんだ。
Wait, you Tom? Tommy.
いえ、何でもありません。ただ最近ずいぶんご無理をされておられるのではないかと。会長にもしものことがあったら私。
そんな顔しないでくれ。大丈夫だ。
That just occurred to me, I don't think the secretary has been named.
昨日、国会議事堂前で起こった報道に関し、警察の見解では沖縄の基地拡大法案に反対する団体の仕業との見方が強まっています。首謀者の行方は依然としてつかめておらず、引き続き捜索が行われているとのことです。
消してくれ。
警察は今後、国会議事堂周辺の警備を強化するとともに。
Fuck you, you set up on the news again. Oh. Because we somewhat have control. I did look it up while the cutscene was playing. William Henry Harrison is the one that died of the flu. There apparently was complications from the flu. And he was the 9th American president. But there we go. That thought nagging me at the back of my head, now that I've mentioned it, it can now safely go away. Right? See that one SpongeBob clip of Squidward trying to kick people out of his house? Like, I only know that dude is cause of a trivia question in, I want to say, Buzz. Some quiz game. Which is simply who was the shortest lasting president. Shortest serving, whatever the actual term would be. The Majima's already been informed. You know, that's oddly sweet. I think we should still take Majima, but like, that's because Majima is fun. The Kiwa is right, this is a fight for the natives. It is quite the relationship Kiwa and Majima have. Like, they like to be at each other's throats, but at the same time, Majima is one of the closest friends Kiwa has left. As either him or date. Oh, we had another bot for a second, but it's the same message. Nice work, Kiryu-san. I'm very grateful that you agreed to help catch the hitman in Okinawa. I want to let you know the HLA office in Okinawa received info on a hitman in downtown Ryuki. When you're in downtown Ryuki, stop by Ryuki Soji under the monorail station. Monorail station. One of my men there will fill you in on the details. Sorry for the trouble. Thank ya. I presume now I can go back somewhat freely though. Like, time seems to be of the essence, but like, you know video games, time just kind of freezes when it's not needed to. Probably for the best, cause like, could you imagine like Skyrim or something? Like, if you take too long to even find the quest, you just can't beat the game anymore. Though I say that, I'm basically describing Dead Rising, aren't I? Oh! Oh yeah, we're going back to the orphanage. A smack a mac. How's it swinging, Kira-chan? Just wanted to fill you in on some juicy details slurped up the other day. You know Hatsumatsu? Yeah, lots of interesting looking people roaming around there, let me tell you. Speaking of, there's an old dude you might want to try to find. Just concentrate real hard once you do to take in the glory. When on the street is, you gotta press the R3 to concentrate. Thanks, Mac. I kinda need to do this to grab your photos beforehand, but oh well. Do. Back to the orphanage. We gotta see our kids. What's up, Kira-chan? Word on the street is you've been busting heads left and right down at Okinawa. How do I know? I just do. Ha! Don't ask a man to say his secrets. BT dubs, I've been peeping this Yakuza series on TV lately. It's off the hook. That's not what I wanted to tell you. Parts of mine down Power Mind down Okinawa says there's some asshole plastered out of his mind over in Hachimatsu. Let me tell you, not all drunks are created equal. Turns out this guy just isn't just some any old boozer. He also knows some real badass martial arts moves. What a combination, right? Speaking of, you ever hear the movie Drinking Tiger? It's all about the kick-ass martial artist Wong Fei-sung. Anyway, hop into Hachimatsu and get this guy and check this guy out when you get the time. That being said, what the fuck is happening on my beats? Oh. They're back!
Nakahara.
He's back! Not looking good though, I gotta say.
もう動いても大丈夫なのか。
待たせたな、兄弟。
That being said, he reminds me of my grandpa right now. It's oddly nostalgic. Liar. Okay, how'd you get in a fight with the CIA? Nothing really. I suppose thinking about it, the idea of a president candidate dropping out and we basically get just one candidate, that's a little bit topical right now, isn't it? I was talking to Joe yesterday about how people get, like, different ideas based on TV shows. The Simpsons and nuclear power being the classic example. I also wonder how true that is over in Japan. Like, how many people just see the CIA as basically a Yakuza, actually. It's like small secretive group that like goes above the law, quote unquote, to serve American interests, quote unquote. Like ever since the HoloLive boom, and by extension the VTuber boom, I've started to wonder like more and more like what does the internet look like to foreigners? Like, is there a Japanese person on... oh, fuck, what's it called? Nico TV? Just recanting the iDubbbz nonsense? Oh, him, so... must not be the secretary. I mean, sometimes, like, Wavy Websurf or Wang will mention, like, some foreign story. I think when was the last time I saw seen from either of them. You know this is a work of fiction when... Like, I'm neutral on my country's politicians. I mean, more neutral on other countries, given the fact that, like, I'm not from their country. But, like, even then, like, you look at a politician the same way you would look at a snake or a scorpion. Like, okay, you might be friendly now, but that stinger is still, like, stinging. Morning, Glory. I'm trying to think. Like, of New Zealand's politicians, what ones do I, like, somewhat trust? I don't think there's an answer to that one, to be honest, thinking about it. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I never talked about Josie's album. It's very funny to me that, like, Filthy Frank is getting bigger and bigger as a K-pop star of all fucking things. Though he's been on hiatus for a while. And then there's iDubbbz just being sad and miserable. Max Mofo in the middle just being like, same as he was, but like a very happy, like, married man. Why do you think that succubuses just exist? I gotta say, looking at the two in the back, you'd think Mickey was the one hurt. Mickey, sorry. I mean, look at your son, it's just Fortnite dancing. You know what, the gaping wound on your chest. Yukio. Oh, you said when you get back into control, I might quickly go pee. Huh? Once a week at least. Probably an awful idea, but part of me is kind of wondering what would happen if Kiri took them both to Purgatory. Or sorry, the Colosseum. Or specifically the Colosseum, sorry. Huh? Placing an air brake start. Perfect. I like that I sat down again after peeing, and immediately just something fall. Oh, it's a gas art. Guess it. Woof. I'm following the kids still. Before I do that, though, somebody's doing something on my beats, aren't they? Oh, it's gone. Let's go deal with the kids, eh? Hachi! Stop fighting your brother! I'm gonna quickly submit this guy. Immediately just asserts dominance on his kids. But then again, it is Kiryu. Kiryu's natural state is asserting dominance. Like, man has gone beyond the T-pose. What even be beyond the T-pose, actually? Take this, a stock animation. Oh yes, he did something.
太一のプロレスごっこはマジでやるから嫌なんだよ。まだまだだ。じゃあそろそろ決めるぞ。必殺のうわー大地形。お？あは。ワン。スリー。やったー。初めて勝ったぞー。
I hope he's not actually injured.
ねえ太一。ねえ太一。ねえってば。大変だ。おじさん太一が。
That immediately stopped being funny the second the kid was hurt. That being said, that fucking animation. Well, you know, you could call the doctor yourself. Isn't that a bad idea to lift the body? Oh? And remember, this was in the 2000s. That they implied Itachi was a beaten child. Oof. Asthma is serious. Oof. Yes, yes it does. Poor kid. That being said, in Kiwami 3, I kind of have a feel like this should be voiced. But then again, I'm also assuming that this is gonna be like how his character from here on out. About that. Nonsense. You become a hype man. Like the, ghoul-looking dude who used to follow the Undertaker. I don't think he ever wrestled. But he was a damn good hype man. And much as I'd like to take it was never the same after that guy died. The WWE just kind of made him out to be like a mythic figure. The Undertaker out to be like a mythic figure afterwards. So I suppose there's only so much you can do, like, promo-wise, because... Well, keeping, like, the Undertaker's character as, like, the Undertaker's character. But all the menace goes away when the Undertaker starts talking. Because the guy that played the Undertaker was just a friendly dude. What? How fast are you two gonna work? You got some pretty mean moves. I still remember you kicking my ass like at the start of these streams. But at the same time, it is still Kira. And aside though, I don't know if it's just like personal history or me just being like a bleeding heart when it comes to kids. But it does break my heart seeing like kids' dreams like crushed like that. Like, you just want to get out of Magic Wand and just be like bibbity bobbity boo. You can still follow your dreams. But sadly you can't. Like, yeah, I'm probably shouldn't say like vague use in general, but like at the same time. I don't think many of us at least have a magic wand. I imagine that's a very, very limited thing. Oh! What? Oh. I was expecting a full-on wrestling ring. I have a lot of yens, so you know why not. I know, right? Also, I still find it very amusing that, like, Kira is getting scammed in an educational way. As opposed to usual Kira where he just gets scammed. That means this, probably, like, Next save point I see actually like next save point I see I should actually like empty out my inventory. Gangsters! You can't even put your clothes on quick. Oh, wait, no. You can't even dress decently. What do you need to cast for? What, Mr. Man? Sorry, that picked up on the mic. I hope you did. You finally know the way. Went to what businesses? Welcome back. We're back in Oklahoma. Gee, I wonder why. Lucky. How'd it go? I mean, how could you go wrong with a girl that can feed you hamburgers? Yeah? Boy, you're damn bad. Good on ya. I know, right? I think I still have my copy of Age of Empires 3 somewhere around the place. Like, I absolutely adored it as a kid, but like, I was never good at it. Huh? The answer is no.
Huh?
We're here to make you look bad. On one hand, if the kids settled this problem, that looks cool, quote unquote. On the other hand, though, if we hop in and we beat out the fox, he's just gonna hit on us again. But at the same time, if we wait it out, what if the kid gets beaten up? Because, like, the kid's just a twat. In an age where, like, you're supposed to be a twat and, like, make mistakes. Something tell me that's a big, bold no. Wouldn't that be nice? And manager son, bring your shotgun.
Nani?
Ah. Oh, so I'll make trouble for you. Is that easy?
Huh?
Well, I know what I must do. Oh, there, Burger Lady came out with us. That's what I'm thinking, to be honest. I selected the option that made me think that, like, the kid will look cool. I don't think that's gonna be the case, though. Hello there, pretty cat. Oh, you're wet. Well, Blondie, we go through this every time it rains. Water is wet. Water makes you wet. What do you expect me to do? Just pour the light switch and make it not rain? Or maybe next time I'll get you a little umbrella, eh? I will gladly take the piss out of him whenever he does it. But I find the fact that Blondie tries to aura farm whenever the rain happens so funny. He does the same thing with the snow. Like, he'll start running outside, like stand in the snow. And he'll just come back in civilly because he didn't think about the consequences of doing it. Also, who's a most of those? Because they're cute. And I wondered how long it would be till somebody found that. We have a look emote now. And eventually we're gonna have to get rid of the Twitch, like, yellow goober thing. But at the same time, I find the goober cute, so, like, I wanted to keep it around in some way. Laffy, see that? That name rings a bell, but I don't remember why. Anyway, like, I wanted to keep the little goober around. I feel a lurk emote would be a good way to do that. But a lurk emote... Oh, I think kitty cat. Add a lurk emote, it doesn't need to represent, like, my community, quote unquote. More like the Twitch community. I think a lurk emote works better if it's like some generic, like, Twitch icon. So that way it can reach, like, a more broader, or can be useful for more broader sense of people. What do you mean? It wasn't your fault two punks came in to interrupt. I will admit on Laffy, I'm just thinking, how much of art do you think I have saved? Oh, hello. I had that saved as well. Yeah, I'm sure somebody has sent me these before. Might have been you actually. But then again, I know plenty of fans of Baldur's Gate 3, given like how popular the game it is. That being said, on this, I think, regardless of what happens, an answer that like he needs to come up with himself. Let's watch. Huh? Oh, cute avatar. Well, I'm my demon ladies. Oh yeah, I've definitely seen that Blackfire. It would be nice if we didn't have to use violence to solve our problems, but there is a line. Well said, Mr. Teenager. Well said. Including ask you for some help. Go out with him? Or just his friends? Fair enough, actually, he said that earlier. Oh fuck, where is my drink actually? I chugged through that boss fast. I want it because I also salted it. You know, Blondie, Glenn took your balls. No sense in ore farming. Ladies, I was once hung. Let's put on that note, I've yet to see Blondie's new friend again. Hope they're still friends. Hope it goes well for the kid. As friends, Mr. Man. How does he turn soda bag? Why do I have that? Oh yeah, I should go talk to the dude that repairs my weapons. And you know, repair my weapons. Which way was that? This save point one in the area, yeah. Then Fury could also upgrade our weapons. Purely speaking in theory though. I was supposed to double back to the cat. Sometimes I am a little bit sad that, like, only got the snip. I've forgotten if it was me or Gran. But one of us got asked if Blondie was suitable for breeding. And I feel like that was a missed opportunity because, like, he is an adorable cat. As much as he is a little sit. It's just because he's a little sit. If I left him if either of us left him, like, capable of it, he'd probably breed with half the town. Oh, you're not the guy I taught you to upgrade. Fuck. Fair enough. Ah, quite. Hey, that's mine, dude. We're looking for the fat guy, and he was down here somewhere, wasn't he? Oops. Also, still on the cat. Part of me is just waiting for him to just, like, jump through the window again. Foodbringer! It's cold out there! I know I've gone out 3 times today! At least! But it's cold! I thought this time would be different. The jokes aside, actual temperature-wise, it's not actually been too bad today. Like, I thought I was going to have to light the fire, but, like, it's not been cold enough for that. It's not a thing much, it's also probably clean out that fire. I don't remember where it was, but there's a staircase somewhere that I'm supposed to take. I'm sorry, old timer, but I'm a bit of a missing. Hello? Oh, it's a drugstore. Why are you buying weapons at the... Actually, no, that's pretty reasonable, actually. Oh, right. Not gonna lie, I completely forgot about this guy.
Eh.
Why?
Eh.
I would have understood, my dude. Fair enough. You know this is a game about... You know this is a work of fix and win. Like, earlier today, I was just browsing Discord. And I saw a guy call DBZ, like, a polished masterpiece, or something along those lines. I scoffed because so much of DBZ is just like, Toriyama fighting with his editor. DBZ. Some guy was calling it a polished masterpiece. It's like, no. Like, sometimes Toriyama's editor would win, and that would be for the best, like with the Cell Saga. Sometimes his editor would win, and it would not be for the best. Like with the Boo Saga. And like, there's stories like that all throughout manga. Just remember Toriyama's because like how well known DBZ is. But like, I pointed out to the guy that like, we see old media like as better. Go ahead, try to filter through their junk, and also we're looking at it in hindsight. Like, there's some junk like films and TV and that coming out today, that is true. But there was some junk back in the day as well. I don't think I conveyed it well personally, but like, my overall point was just like, enjoy what enjoy your life as is. Don't spend your life chasing ghosts. I mean, good stuff will come just as quickly as bad stuff will come. Like, there'll always be, like, some new thing that will set the world on fire. Because the question is, like, will it do it positively or negatively? Oh, hell yeah. I mean, hell, look at a lot of the trends of last year. How many people do you think saw Schedule 1 coming? Where was the weapon shop guy? As far as the, that's effect I talked about earlier, that's a lot of why I don't take too much stock in. This is the worst, ... of all time. I don't get me wrong. Those kind of videos are always fun. But like, we're not gonna go a year without like the worst ... But like, we'll be getting like bad and good media for like as long as we exist. You know what? I'm gonna look this up because I am wandering around aimlessly. Oh, this cameo works. I mean, that could be a lot of fun. Just like, remember that, like, a lot of them are in the moments. And or it's a bar that's like constantly changing. Like Superman 64 when it first came out, easily the worst DC game. It's still like one of the worst games on the N64. It's just like Super N64 is long in the past now. And also, to be honest, a lot of people, including me, would probably play that over Killer Justice League anyway. Oh, there's how we get up there. So I will say, while I'm yapping about the topic, part of me is looking at the Game Awards money, and look at all the streamers like talking about how they're going to do an award show. I mean to myself, maybe I should get in on that. I have a very fun, quote-unquote, idea of doing one of those shows with a Why Does God Hate Me award. But like the games just get like unlucky streaks. Via dev or publisher incompetence or something else. Oh, do I not need to have the parts on hand? That's useful. That name rings a bell. I don't think you linked it last time. Oh, fucking hell, that's a blast from the past. Back when I was playing on... Well, back when, like, the PSP was a thing, there were some games that was eyeing up. They just looked interesting. Never got around to trying. I would always look at the box art of that game and just think to myself, whatever this game is, it must be great. Battery. Do we have any more designs? Oh, fuck. Long. I don't think it lives up to, like, what young me thought about the game, but, like, it being enjoyable at least. What? So do I just have these now? Ass quills! Special phone book. Use iron breastplate as the base for 2 old magazines. Oh, there's more recipes. The fuck do you do to this phone book that requires an iron breastplate? And he's getting this from this kooky ass book? What? Like, this is a workout book. The fat guy's mind is beyond my comprehension. Spike Sues. I kind of want to read these books, I'm not gonna lie. Just for like, what the fuck? Oh, that's why, it's accessories. Ah. Worn out pillow, what? A wristband for that. Okay. With a Master's Gem. How do I get my hands on some of this stuff? Oh, there's variants I can get as well. Well, that'll be useful for me because I do a lot of grabbing. Let me out.
またどうぞ。
Alright. Come on, try out these nunchaku as a side. That's all we can really do? Alright, not about. I think overall we still made a profit with that. Now, how do we get more designs? Now, I presume we can go back and forth. In a sense. He ain't wrong. No, you're not, Kimu. What kind of deals? Yeah, exactly. What kind of deals? What? What do you mean by wildcat? Oh, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, fair enough, but at the same time, if something illegal is happening, don't you want to put a stop to that? Oh, I know help. It means that I get to try out the nunchucks and we get to beat up some smugglers. Win-win. And before was that couple from earlier. Well, that's sus. But why then? Well... I mean, you're fat, you wear a green hat, so I'm assuming it's you. What was I supposed to do? Is there more? Okay. I've already fucked up once. Two fathers. Oh, I'm supposed to just beat him up. That's a bit rude, but oh well. So, what was the plan gonna be if that guy was actually innocent? Oh well. I don't feel much stronger, I'm not gonna lie. But then again, this is the first upgrade I've God knows. Still seem effective though, I gotta say. Goody!
Oh? Eh? Kusso!
I'm just kind of wondering what would have happened had he been innocent.
ありがとうございました。
What do you mean quietly? I bet he was. I was sad we didn't see the cat though. I know they would have taken like a old new model, but like, cats are cute. I doubt it, but can we find a battery here? Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm slightly curious though, what do I need to upgrade those nunchucks? As it didn't even appear, did they? Do I need another design? You think I would? There we go. Open the door! Get on the floor! Time to walk the dinosaur! Yeah, they didn't even appear. The question. The fuck? That doesn't look safe for both parties. How do we get more designs? Oh. Majima's order form. They get him from Beam? Is Beam here or is Beam Kamurocho? Beam is Kamurocho. Well, fuck.
No.
What's this? We keep forgetting about it. Oh! I guess that's just a universal constant. Where there's people, there will be gambling. Where's the stone market? I forget. Can I find batteries here? Oh! Huh. I have to remember that. Just to make the Cabinet Club girl pretty. Maybe that's what it's for. Alright then. Just stopping your tracks. That's fine. Next time we just pass by a food place, just stop and eat. He's EP.
Irashaimase.
25 proof. Oh, just one order? Okay.
Arigatou gozaimashita.
Get me to straighten myself out a little bit. And that was why. I felt that one coming a mile. What did you do this time? You try to kill yourself again? Foodbringer! The outside is cold and wet! And now I'm cold and wet. Who could have seen this coming? I don't understand how that works, though. I mean, sometimes you just gotta help a homeboy out. I think you'd understand that, Q, given all this city you do. Hey, there's a lady behind me. It's probably going to require violence, but we'll work something out.
Kiryu-san.
Oh,
The way that was Camwood, maybe expecting to be just a tiny man for a sec.
huh? Yeah. Ah. Hey.
Unless I'd like to mess with the cat, I can't anymore. Actually, you fool! You fucked with a man just as he was reloading. I am now at my most powerful. Yes. Yes, I did, actually. Oh, or not.
Eh?
Also, please don't beat me up more. Yeah, that's what I thought we were doing. Yes. Yes, we are, in fact. Every loan that guy makes now. Says Q just staring at him over the sidelines. And now on that note, let's go make our kid happy, eh? I'm sorry you're crippled for life, but have a wrestling match. Doesn't look like I can go back to Kamurocho anytime soon, though. Not that I'm in much worse. Oh, the fight's getting wind down time anyway. I expected this to be more. That makes sense they got it done so quickly because of that. Please be fabulous. Go Dragon Mask! Come out the ring! Got him! Don't give up! Oh, we're not losing HP. I'm surprised it didn't go on for longer. As we did round 2 with Wikia. Wait, the snake's not filled anymore. What? He's got a fork! Hachi, no! Hit him! That's what she said.
大丈夫か、大地。
あれ、なんともないや。
Was he okay? I gotta say, I can't regret eating at the place that I did. But that booze icon is a bit distracting. McDonald's. Oh. My friend Demos, he's been on this channel a couple times. He's allergic to seafood. And I feel so fucking sorry for him because of that, because seafood is delicious. My mum used to swear up and down that I'm allergic to bees, but I've been stung before and I've been fine. I don't know if this was just like something my mum got in her head or if I just managed to tank it out. Either or. Not like I'm in a particular rush to get stung by bees. Can he not help eating? Deimos and seafood? No, he just avoids seafood in general. Patsy though, we'll see. Is it? Avoiding eating it, but yeah, basically. Oh yeah, we forgot about the groceries. What's wrong? Oh no, next time Deimos appears on stream, maybe I should ask him about the seafood allergy. I probably will forget though. Kiru is basically going through what a lot of adults go through when it comes to kids. Oh, I see food. I'm dumb. I'm on a seafood diet. I see food, I eat food.
Huh?
I remember watching Disney Channel and that was like a joke of an episode. I don't remember what though. Now don't let me upgrade the bloody vest. So let's go upgrade our thingy before it happens. To become even more powerful. Hi, ma'am. But let's double back to the allergy. Oh. Double back to the allergy comment. Mommy would like to know if I don't have, like, the bee allergy. Where did my mum get that idea from? Well, she was using it for, like, a gain. What was the gain and, like... Which if it runs in the family, you probably do to some degree. Do I not need the newspaper for something? I thought I needed 2 magazines for something. I guess I didn't. Well, it's worrying when you have, like, a allergy with, like, bees or wasps. But the only real way to find out is to get stung, and, like, even when you don't have an allergy, that's not a pleasant thing. Like, I remember once going to my cousin's birthday party. Like, when I was real young, like 5 or something. For some reason, probably just cause, like, grass feels nice. We were doing the, like, kid run around, but, like, in barefoot feet. Suddenly, though, I feel this incredibly sharp, like, pain in my foot. It was, like, pure agony at the time. Which caused me just, like, drop onto the grass and just look to see, like, what happened. And I see, like, this bee, like, stuck in my foot. Still squirming. With the stinger exactly where you think it is. As a kid, it was, like, a very frightening thing, because, like... That was the first time it happened. Like, literally the first time. Like, once the stinger was out... I don't think it was any different than, like, when you... or, like, some dude off the street gets stung. Oh. So if I really want the shotgun, I have to just, like, buy his shotgun. Or find some designs that will give me, well, the shotgun. Dragon Fin Soup. I might have. That name rings a bell. If I have heard of it, I don't know much about it. Because I'm not picturing... Some visuals are not appearing in my head. Unfortunate early Kickstarter, but that's probably why. But those stories always make me sad. There's a lot of Kickstarters that are just scams, that is true. But a lot of like the failed Kickstarters, some dev with like an idea and like a passion for it. But sometimes like passion just overtakes skill. It's just a sad concept. Oh. Iron bat. Oh! My guy, why do you have so many weapons that were probably illegal in some parts of the world? But that being said, this would be the 2000s, so like, not illegal in a good chunk of the world. I will take that sword. Now what are we doing? No, I take that as he's down in the markets. Like, to double back to the Kickstarter thing, my mind with that always goes back to Yog Ventures eventually. Which was the Yodcast boys trying to make a Minecraft clone. And like, I feel like they have ideas to make a great Minecraft clone. But like, because they couldn't get like a good enough dev, it's just like a whatever unfinished mess. You're not fine then. Always makes sense. But like, if you release like a game and it's a complete and utter disaster, I imagine it's gonna be... Damn. Anyway, I imagine there's gotta be a trickle-down effect. Like, either get a job at, like, a desperate company like, say, Ubisoft or something, or just come to terms with the fact that, like, you're not a game dev. It's always sad to hear. Like, I know it's ignorant and optimistic, but, like... I like to think that one day we'll get, like... We'll get things in a good enough place where, like, people can just, like, focus on, like, what they want to do. And hope education gets to the point where, like... all that holds people back is themselves. Holy shit! Hey, that's your buddy's gone. Damn. The fuck did you do that for? The hell is up with you, man? The entire scared just because the guy was bored. To the side, Larry Bundy Jr.'s friend, Slopes, aka Slopes Game Room. They got an entire series of like Kickstarter non-starters. Like the ones that are just like very obvious scams. Sometimes very open scams as well. I don't feel sorry at all for those guys, but like... the ones that had like a passion and it's like didn't get far enough. I always hope for the best for those guys. Probably not too much longer. Then we gotta find Haruka, and then that's probably gonna be when we wind down. If Wanderlust is still if Wanderlust is still streaming, we'll probably go over to him. But so like Wander's been having a bit of a day with his crashing. I don't think I've talked about it on my perspective yet, but he's doing his Skyrim multiverse stuff. But when I was watching, every time people would give him an item, say... oh, too much soda. Every time people would give an item, say potions or something, his game would just like completely crash. Including down to crashing OBS. And like, I'm a complete and utter Neanderthal when it comes to technology. So I can't help him, but like, I did feel sorry watching. Especially since a couple of those crashes were my fault, to be honest. In my defense, I really wanted to see if his wizard character would get like a big battle axe or something. But like, I presume there is a dragon bone or whatever the fuck it was called. Wizard staff. It's just like, you know RNG. If you do that with Deem, it's gotta be everything but a wizard staff. very durable, are these weapons? Where is he? Isn't this where the kid is? Do you have anything non-alcoholic? I'm gonna say no. Before we just see how it go at the bar. Well, look, we didn't beat the stream record on New Year's, so at some point, maybe we should try it again. Nice to meet you, Stacy. Dragon. Not the brightest bulb is our Kiro. At the risk of fucking up the side quest a little bit. I love the face. I feel long term this entire quest line is gonna lead to that misunderstanding anyway. But I just really wanted to see what the reaction was gonna be on that one. I think that's how it go. Oh, is that all? No. And plus it's been a while since we last saved, so we kind of stuck there. wonder what that says. Yeah, I have an idea. Camera, does this work? Okay, how do I set this thing to detect language? No stack, high value compensation guaranteed. Super strong regardless of age. This translation is not very good. She just drives the taxi. Which one was Hatsumatsu? Alright, we're looking for a little girl. Not that one. I suppose not a little girl anymore, is she? Oh. I forgot to eat. Oh, that's their problem. But that means that we have some heat for this fight. But something just occurred to me. I'm not gonna level up all game. I thought I was supposed to be able to lift you guys up now. That's nice, it's got getting some wind down point regardless. Alright then. Oh, there she is. Ew. I presume from the quotes he's handing out advertisements. Could you not sound like a pedophile for 5 seconds? I'm doing something illegal like Uncle Kaz. Don't follow that. You're caught red-handed. I forget, can you snooze to add spit, or is that something that I have to do? Only you. You'll fuck around long enough for that ad to play regardless. Ad to play so that it doesn't happen like just as we finish. And then they'll probably be us off. Give me an excuse to see if this thing has got a pole. Oh, there we go. Shotgun, automatic pistol, chainmail. Do I need that? No, I don't. I remember we should use the taxi and repair our stuff before we go. Where's the taxi? On the street. And much as I try to avoid spoilers, though, part of me is tempted to type in Yakuza Stacy at the end of this just to see what the actual reward was gonna be. It should take us long to repair our stuff and then save, so maybe we should. Just for like the haha funny. Oh, there we go. Jesus. And we want the carbon nunchucks? Yep, there we go. Oh, well, we're supposed to check to see if we can upgrade the staff. And the answer is we can't. Fine. More designs? Nope. That sounds so menacing.
またどうぞ。
And now we save, and that should be us off. At least I can save in the office. Oh, the thingy. Yep, there we go. Oh, maybe I'm getting a little bit tired. I was fucking up the buttons just then. I'm really curious. Stacy was her name? Oh. There's a reward every time. Okay. Okay. I mean, that was worth it because that reaction was funny. It's always fun. You have a good night, dude. Now, on that note, we have Wanderlust playing Skyrim, Alex Random Geekly playing Portal, Cadbud playing Zelda 2, Guess is playing The Incredibles, which, oh wait, you invited me on that. I mean Lego. Very good. Beat Boo Boss is playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Houdini is playing 7 Days to Die. Dream Drive is sleeping. Goblin Fee is playing Minecraft. Tentacles is playing Power Wash Simulator. Dust Hellhound is playing Fallout. And there's the big stories that won't notice me anyway. Yeah, we may as well give Jet away because he might need some help on this one. I say help like he's actually gonna need it. But that's gonna be me off. Till next we meet. Be it more Yakuza 3 or a special surprise tomorrow. Good luck and have fun, everybody. I'm off. Oh yeah, give Jet some love. I wonder if it was raining anyway. Yeah, we'll see. Give Jet some love. Have fun, everybody.